You brought a level of realism to martial arts on screen that had never been seen before.
It is simple. The other actors in the movie were playing pretend, but they were doing it all wrong.
Welcome back to Historical High Chairs. My guest today is a legend whose influence stretches from martial arts to philosophy, from film to fashion. He is a master of Jeet Kune Do and a profound thinker whose insights continue to inspire. It is an immense honor to welcome the one and only Bruce Lee.
The highest aim is to actualize oneself. This is not a game.
Indeed, a profound opening, Master Lee. Let's begin with your core philosophy, often summarized as be like water. It's an incredibly powerful metaphor for adaptability and fluidity. Can you explain this concept for our audience?
You put juice in the sippy cup, it becomes the sippy cup. It can flow, or it can crash. You spill the juice on the floor, it becomes the puddle. It can be gentle, or it can make a very big mess. Be juice, my friend.
Be juice. Yes, I believe I grasp the essence. Now many are fascinated by your incredible physical prowess. You are known for your blinding speed, your one-inch punch. How did you cultivate such discipline from such a young age?
Discipline comes from being honest with yourself. If you can only reach the blue block, you do not pretend you can reach the red block. You practice reaching for the blue block 10,000 times.
So that is the philosophy behind your famous one-inch punch? The mastery of a small, efficient movement?
Precisely. Also, my arms are very short. 1 inch is all I can reach when someone is trying to take my cookie.
You famously said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." How does that apply to high chair life?
It is simple. The toddler who builds 10,000 different wobbly towers learns nothing. But the toddler who learns to place one block on another block perfectly 10,000 times, he is the one who can reach the cookie jar.
Fascinating. And speaking of self-mastery, you developed your own martial art, Jeet Kune Do, which emphasized practicality and fluidity over rigid forms. It literally translates to the way of the intercepting fist. What led to this revolutionary approach?
The other martial artists in the playroom, they had too many rules. They wanted to build towers only this way, or play with blocks only that way. Always a style. But a real fight, it has no style. You just knock over their tower before they knock over yours.
I see, Master Lee. That approach reshaped martial arts forever. At its core, the goal is ultimate efficiency. Yet that directness is paired with an incredible fluidity of movement. Many don't know you were actually quite an accomplished dancer, particularly in cha-cha. Did this influence your fluid fighting style?
To dance is to move with no mind, to empty your mind, to be formless, shapeless, like juice. Then, when snacks come, you intercept. One cannot intercept if one is too busy doing the hokey pokey. That is inefficient.
A devastating critique of the hokey pokey. That fluidity was certainly on display in your films, which made you a global icon. You brought a level of realism to martial arts on screen that had never been seen before.
It is simple. The other actors in the movie were playing pretend, but they were doing it all wrong.
Doing it wrong?
Their kicks were floppy. Their punches were too slow. It was not honest.
Honest? Pretend?
When you pretend to fight, you must be honest in your pretendness. So I had to show them.
In The Way of the Dragon, you have what many consider the greatest martial arts duel ever filmed, against another formidable artist, Chuck Norris, in the Roman Colosseum.
Ah, Chuck. A good playmate. Very strong. The Colosseum has a very nice big sandbox. We had a disagreement over whose turn it was to be king of the mountain.
A disagreement that has become legendary. There is a moment in the fight where you, rather famously, pluck a hair from his chest. A very unusual and disrespectful tactic.
It was a very fluffy piece of lint. It was bothering me. I was just tidying up. One must be focused. No distraction.
Indeed, efficiency is paramount. You also had a passion for weight training, developing a reputation for having one of the strongest cores. How would someone so young develop such core strength?
The cookie that is just beyond your reach. That is the greatest master.
The cookie?
To get the cookie, you must extend. You must become a straight line. But you must not tip over the high chair. The space between your fingers and the cookie, that is where the core is forged. In the moment of pure wanting.
A truly vital skill. Finally, Master Lee, you often spoke of the importance of self-knowledge and expressing oneself honestly. What is the greatest obstacle to that?
The empty cookie jar.
Of course. The empty cookie jar.
Yes. To know yourself is to admit that you are the one who ate the last cookie. To express yourself honestly is to not blame the dog.
So the greatest obstacle is avoiding blame?
The greatest obstacle is the dog. He is a very easy target.
Even the most profound philosophy can be poured into a sippy cup. Be juice, dodge blame, and always reach for the cookie.
Be juice.
I'm Dr. Allan Cromwell for Historical High Chairs, proving that the arc of history is long, but it's no match for a missed nap. Do subscribe.